Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with Derek.
Oh yeah, I know, but
bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. This fielded a few yards, and look at this.
Oh, what the fuck already? A fumble? Oh, we're gonna start that shit again. We're gonna do that shit. All right. I know how this game's gonna go now.
One thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches.
We're gonna have the same shit we had yesterday, ain't we?
We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick.
Yeah, you fucking stole that shit from work and shit.
Fuck yeah, I did. Who's working with Kurt, Tyler?
Yeah. I don't know whose surgery it was though.
Right here.
Have you got one of them motherfuckers too? Do what?
Okay, wait. What did you just say when you just came back in this party?
Who?
$50.
Okay, you talking to everybody but me. Okay.
No.
I was gonna say, don't come in here and call nobody no fuck. I don't know what's your problem.
There we go.
Is it charging now?
Yeah.
Fucking bitch.
Alright, you ready?
Tuck it away.
Excuse you?
They turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
Don't come in here using bad language. What's your problem?
On first down, Carr. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
So, what's the other 4 people doing in the other party, or the other 3 people?
Carr to throw on second down. That's going to be caught.
If I left?
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
What the fuck does Zach do? Go back to sleep?
Into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterback's got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Yeah, we made a party, so.
The kick by Carlson is good.
Was you having problems, Brett? Is that why you kept joining and unjoining and joining and?
So a nice opening drive on the road. You get the 3 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good thing is, still first quarter, and they didn't come out of it with points. In a sense, they could look at positively and say, hey, we set the pace in this one. I think that's how they'll go about it.
I think you're having internet issues, bro. You're lagging like real bad, dude.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
You finally talking. What are you talking about?
Oh shit, I got the ball.
Yeah, you got the ball.
He had the ball. Me, who?
What? Oh, dogs cannot talk.
Who's he muting?
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Bye.
Throwing now is
Bye.
Mahomes.
He didn't have to leave.
I think he was having internet issues anyway.
Oh.
Because he kept lagging out real bad.
Coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on.
Defense is good enough.
No, he's giving it to Don. It's his turn.
Oh, I didn't know what the fuck he was doing. You going to bed already, Vita? In 30 minutes or so? Dan, what time is it? Like 2 o'clock? 2:12. Man, you're gonna have a big time difference when you come up here.
Just fell down.
What?
Oh, Billy, don't forget to take her to introduce her to Dorothy now.
It just came from somewhere. Right down low. Up there.
What?
Wait.
Where did what come from?
Cause I'm sure she wanted to meet Dorothy now.
Who is it?
I don't know. This is fucking full of dust, whatever it is. It looks like a leaf or some shit. It's a leaf.
Throw it away.
It came from up there.
Up where?
Now, when forced the incompletion, that allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely.
Like, what
Frees
the
up
fuck
your
is
guys
this?
elsewhere.
Yeah, I forgot what fucking play I picked in every game.
Mahomes
no,
will try
that's
again
okay.
on second down. Williams
Oh,
loses
come
the
on.
football. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to
Yeah,
give them
problem
credit,
playing
isn't it?
that.
Because
What
so
are you
many
playing
times
anyway?
it's going to matter
That's what.
what the
Who,
offensive
me?
line didn't do. They didn't secure the
I'm
Yes,
ball.
playing
They
Madden.
cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs.
But if they don't keep passing the ball, why must you insist playing the game that they won't put that you want to get past the ball to?
Not a real good throw that time.
What are you talking
It looked like he
about,
tried to put a
dude?
little too much air on
Are they
this
passing
one,
you the ball?
and it turned into a floater. And
I'm playing
defensively,
against my
this is a
friend,
dream.
dude.
He could have fair caught
Oh,
that
my
one.
bad.
That was way too easy.
Oh, the same dude, the same person that beat you?
Oh, I beat him yesterday. Like,
Now the
one
Chiefs
game I beat
offense,
him by
they
a
get ready
point,
to
and then he
head
turned
on
around and
field.
beat me
And
the
a
second
fumble
game by
last
5
time. Ball
points.
security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League.
Yeah, I know, right?
There ain't no cheat codes on this game.
Don't you think that when every team
Billy,
gets together for the
come
first
on.
time,
We
I
know
don't care if
you
it's
do.
OTAs, mini camps, first day of
Yeah.
camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
Oh,
Yeah.
is that what
many
that
drills
is?
focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Mahomes going to throw. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. And he loses the
Oh, come on.
second time. And the Raiders
Why do you guys always insist having to fumble the fucking ball?
Can we get some forensics done here? Because I need
This
to
is why I
figure
run
out-
down the
Yeah,
sideline.
on the ball, on the guys carrying the ball, what's going on? Back-to-back drives.
This is why I run down the
back-to-back
sideline, so
fumbles.
when he
That
fucking
just doesn't
fumbles
make
the
a
ball,
whole
I
lot of
can
sense
fucking...
If you're coming out here to play in the
I
NFL.
don't think the coaching staff thinks it makes a whole lot of sense either.
No, maybe they'll be...
Rush coming, and he's taken down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Carr. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You got that white
Beauty
jersey.
of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Almost jumped the gun.
And that's complete to LaFell.
Damn it.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. To throw his Carr. That is Carr.
Oh, why the
at
fuck did you
7.
stop, dude?
And he is in.
Fucking-
Touchdown, Raiders. Jordy Nelson, 27 yards.
Alright.
And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
It's 9 to
As a
0,
fan, is there
10 to
anything
0.
prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
So that drive, 4 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Carlson now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
That's why I see it.
And out come the Chiefs now. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right.
No, see, y'all put worse than
first, do no harm, and right now they're harming
And then you put Woody Rome out,
No one is
man.
mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you,
Billy,
Dr. Davis.
try and watch
Mahomes will
Halloween.
lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw.
I know it's not Halloween. I got Halloween on DVD, so I can watch it until
at the 44. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and short.
Got a problem with me watching Halloween? Take it over.
I don't care what you watch,
I think
man.
it works a couple of ways for this team.
That's right.
Because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams.
Dang it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot.
Kill him, Jason. No, Michael Myers, Jason. Come on, Jason. Jason. Come on, Michael Myers.
And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
Special makeup.
Concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Point after, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was.
All right. Okay, let's get to the movie. Come on. I'm trying to watch Halloween now.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the
That'll put you at the 25-yard line.
What?
That'll put you at the 25-yard line.
Didn't I just say I have Halloween on DVD? I can watch it anytime I want to.
Look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole
What the?
lot
I'm
better
not
view
no kidding,
than when you're trying to
Sherlock.
figure out how to fix things there.
And over the middle, it's LaFell.
I can watch Halloween if when I want to. Nobody can't stop me. I can watch Friday the 13th. Nobody can't stop me.
Well, it just seemed
What else can I
easier
watch?
today than it did yesterday. Like the game.
What else can I watch?
Like it was just back and forth interception. Like it was like hard to score and shit. Like now it's just like.
To throw, it's Carr.
You put them shit codes in, bro. That's what you did.
You know what I'm saying now? Because you even said it was just like, damn, this fucking shit is hard. Yeah. And now it's just like, I know, now it's like easy and shit.
Build it. The reason is must be the reason is.
But you beat me with the Steelers though. You lost against.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Bill didn't know he put them cheat codes in. He know he did.
Yeah, I don't think there's any cheat codes on Madden.
Really?
Hey, now if the game fucks up and glitches and shit, at least I broadcast it. Like you fucking teabagging me twice and fucking shit. Oh, you caught that? What the fuck? What?
Jared Cook from 6 yards away.
What?
And the Raiders add on to their lead.
I thought you had some over there. On the
Tell your wife I
tour.
said hi, Billy.
Gina says hi. She says hi.
When all else fails, not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Carlson now to add the extra point. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Yeah.
The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it ends
You
with
cold?
an Oakland touchdown.
Hot.
Carlson now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds.
I already knew what you was doing. Hell no.
Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. To throw, it's Mahomes finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield.
And this motherfucker wonder why his phone always stays charged.
Hey, we got everybody
You don't let that shit charge long enough.
They just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that.
They don't let the phone charge long enough.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time.
Gain of 32 that time.
Expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football. I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now a first down carry is Williams. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out.
The what?
Mahomes now to throw.
He did too.
Up there, incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, and it's 3rd
Oh,
down.
come on. You want to let me fucking...
Make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there.
Well, hang on
In
just
any
one
case,
second.
the ball doesn't arrive.
Oh, he just
On
fell.
3rd down, here's Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then...
He like pushed him almost to the fucking first down.
Quickly brought down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Fuck no.
Alright, I'm good now.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey.
Oh, come on, don't fumble the fucking ball, you son of a bitch.
And the Raiders have recovered. And they're going to
God damn it.
empty here on 4th down. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Carr now 8 of 11 in this
You got this
half.
gut mind game formula.
I have a headache. My back.
We hitting that towards John.
Thank you.
694. You're mine.
From the gun, it's Carr. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it pops
Hit that
free.
motherfucker hard too. He flipped.
Ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
What?
Fans do love the long ball,
You
don't
should
they?
have,
And
I
he
would
already
have.
found his
You
guy
would have asked me
once.
to.
Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. Connects it to Roberts, right side.
Man,
A
2
good
of you guys
pickup
and none of
there,
you caught that
20
shit.
yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Here's Carr to throw. It's caught by Roberts. And he gets it inside.
I think my
35
joysticks
and
are
just
broken,
shy
man.
of the 30.
Because my hit stick is
17
not
more
working
yards
for
on
shit.
that one as they keep the drive rolling. Carr now on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete. The coverage good that time by Kendall Fuller.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
24. Low, low, low.
Carr will try it again on 2nd down. This is caught.
Really? You fucking dude in the ass? Really?
Raiders. Third touchdown pass now for Derek
He didn't even
Carr.
try to
And the
tackle you,
Raiders
dude. He
add
just like,
6 to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've
Do
got
what?
it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions.
That's something you
and I'd
probably
hear
do.
9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So the drive there took 6 plays. And it
I'm
winds
running
up with
away.
6 points for the Raiders.
Yes, it is. That's right. That's right. I'm running away from you.
Carlson now to
What
kick
are you
this
running
one
to,
away.
Jimmy?
I don't know. Running to Kansas.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the
Even
end
though-
zone for a touchback.
Oh, wow.
Spencer
Well, I don't know
Ware,
where
the
to run
rest of his
to.
offense retaking the field. And a lot of times you talk about establishing the ground game. Probably something they need to do more of here, losing in the 2nd quarter.
When you're riding your best horse, you've got to lather him up. The best running backs I've ever talked to, they've all said the exact same thing to me. I'll even break a good sweat until I get to 20 carries.
You're full of good wisdom. Let's see if they can get it into the game more now.
Oh, damn!
Mahomes fighting his
Oh, I'm
tight
good
end
on that.
Kelsey for a big one. 44 yards.
That was a good ass run, though, bro.
NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys
Boom.
who can make
Boom.
people miss, run through tackles,
Running all
gain
sideways.
yardage,
Boom.
run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
I do.
So the big play
it a
changes
full
the
cigarette?
complexion of things. Here's
Right? My friend said he's drunk as fuck. Get off the field.
First and 10, just outside the 30.
Try it again. This time, no fumbles, man. You guys are close to the end zone this time.
Got first down is
Yep.
Mahomes. The tight end
Don't use the cheat codes this time.
Kelsey imposing his will. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey.
Gene, I can't put cheat codes in if I'm
And the
losing.
Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
Oh.
The tight end can kind of be that diamond
I thought
in the
you was
rough
winning,
secret
so.
weapon that you have, and right there they show
So,
you why.
I'm gonna put a cheat code in for losing. Put in a cheat code for losing.
So you're playing flip
Not
you.
just a blocker, as in the days of old.
Yeah, I think he put the cheat code in. Every time he's over there calling audibles and shit, I think he's over there pushing with some cheat codes and shit. Yeah. He ain't audibling shit. He's pretending like he's audibling, but he's actually putting in some cheat codes.
Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused.
Why does it matter if I declined it or accepted it? I mean, I still got the extra point. I don't give a fuck.
Butker now to kick this one away. Here comes Nelson.
What the fuck?
Oh, he just fell. He's like, hell, I don't want none of that shit. He's like, hell no, I don't want none of that, dude.
So out come the Raiders.
He just hella fell, dude. Ain't nobody touched that motherfucker either.
For both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis
where's my
match than a
phone?
football game.
I just
Yeah, I
had.
like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now,
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Well, the upcoming Super Bowl, so many storylines, but one that obviously grabs you. Sean McVay just turned 33 January 24th, youngest coach ever to take a team to the Super Bowl. Double that age for Bill Belichick, who's 66, and Charles, that's the largest gap
I know,
between
that's what we were
coaches in
talking
Super
about.
Bowl
It. He
history.
just fell over.
when you think about it,
Nobody
obviously
touched him. He
age
just
comes
fell.
into play, but to me, it's more the experience. The number of times that the Patriots have gone to the Super Bowl with Belichick leading them versus Sean first time in the Super Bowl leading the Rams. Well, that game experience.
He's like,
comes
hell
into play.
no.
But I do like this about Sean McVay. Raised in the game, raised up through the NFL system, no matter how young he might be. Remember, his grandfather was a head coach and a GM in the league. He gets it. He understands. I highly expect the moment to be just fine for him and not too big.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll wind up losing
I
yardage
should
here
do it
back
the
at
other way, but I saw
21-yard
your guy
line.
coming at me, so I
That was a
just threw the
simple
ball.
two-and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to
A wild
Arrowhead
first half.
after this. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen.
I'm good. Oh shit, go.
No, I was just waiting on. What are you doing, bro?
I'm good.
On second down, here's Mahomes. That's caught by Ware. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Oh, and it's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. Butker now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Now the Oakland offense heading back onto the field to take over. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, with that incompletion, let's look back, Charles, to the NFC title game. We had two excellent conference championship games, but on the NFC side, the Rams winning in overtime thanks to Greg Zuerlein. He had two huge kicks, but that was really overshadowed because afterwards, obviously, a big
that was good. That was nice.
The 20.
That was nice.
Touchdown, Oakland. Jared Cook.
I fucked up on that hit stick too, bro.
The Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Jason, please.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2.
I'm Jason. If you let me do Jason, I won't.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. That's caught at the 3. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed, near the goal line, on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Spencer Ware and the rest of his offense retaking the field. Now, I'm not going to say you completely abandon the passing game, but it would really behoove them to get this running game going more.
That's the identity most teams are seeking. Able to establish themselves, control the game by running it, have to touch it multiple times in order to have success in this game.
And as we say, yeah, that's right. As we say all the time, that sets up the passing game. I feel like a broken record with that.
Listen, we can be broken records all we want. Bottom line is, lather up that big horse and let him run.
It's Kelsey on the ground. Travis Kelsey, the 30, past the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey on his way to a monster.
That's the white boy dance, bro. Don't hate.
And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points.
It's a good ass game though.
So not only is that his 3rd touchdown,
I ain't taking no chances, bro. I'm kicking all field goals.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
They better figure something out, and soon.
Oh, shit.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had
and
the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Oh, that thing wide open. It was wide open.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Marcel Aitman, 49 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
See, if I didn't fucking do that onside kick, he wouldn't have been that fucking close.
I got to tell the story before the game. We were standing there. He was running deep routes, dropped one. It bounced up and just hit me right in the gut. And I said, come on, man. But there was no drop.
Yeah, you okay now?
I'm good.
All right, good. We got the ice pack up here. You're just fine. What I loved about it was the subtlety of the route because everyone knows he's fast. They're going to play him for that route first and foremost. But sometimes it's a head fake. It's varying your speed off the line of scrimmage. It's giving the defensive back different angles to think about. Is he going inside? Is he going outside? And then, as you noted, he just took off past him. Oops, there he goes again.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
Yeah, what the hell
They're
was
going to
wrong
line up with
with
pretty
fucking
good
doing?
starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Alright, 1 fucking minute. 1 minute. Come on, Mahomes. We got this.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And now the
Oh, then you gonna fumble it? What the fuck?
And the Raiders have recovered.
Oh man, this fucking game pisses me off.
And great effort. Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles in result.
That was a good ass run too, man, and he fucking fumbled that shit.
About the fumble, but at the same time get a check mark for the extra effort. And so it's one of those tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you take away the effort. You just want them to be conscious of taking care of the football.
Oh, what?
Got an open man, it's Aitman. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Marcel Aitman, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly for 6.
What do you say, Kenny?
And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just
I was down by 2, but now I'm fucking down by fucking
no, not at all, because if
2 touchdowns now.
It almost had the feel of an imposing their
Down
will
16
score.
fucking points.
And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Alright, make that 18 points.
So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion?
I needed that fucking
touchdown. You have to know your team.
It.
What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball on a 2-point
No wonder
conversion.
why the Chiefs can't make it to the Super Bowl.
And
then this motherfucker can't even stand up. He just falls.
Comes Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say, I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. But why don't we have a second here? How about we get bold and make a couple Super Bowl predictions?
Hey, why not? Let's go ahead and put ourselves on the spot.
Just more fodder for the angry people. What do you think? Who's going to win it? Who's going to be the MVP?
That shit too.
Well, my prediction for this one is the New England Patriots win the football game. They win it 32-30. The MVP, the McCourty twins, Jason and Devin.
Yeah, the ball is knocked
Oh, then you're gonna fumble it again. You gotta.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half. Shotgun now for Cole. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jordy Nelson, as the 1st half is winding down, and the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late in the half scores.
Now it's
especially
50 to
ones that give your
28.
team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
And it ain't even the end of the second quarter
Has
yet.
been theirs. Operating from the gun. Carr. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. He sets to fire deep. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's 2nd down.
Everybody was up in that shit.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Going deep for Benjamin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Man, I gotta kick the fucking ball. What the fuck?
So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Carr, and over the middle, it's LaFell. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. On 1st down, Carr. In the middle of the field, he's got Nelson. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Steps away to his left. And now look at this. Big game, but fumble. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
Let's be frank, you hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage.
For it too,
but in
bro.
that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out.
I gotta throw this motherfucker quick.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled.
Travis Kelce, 20, 10, 5, take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce, 71 yards. And the Chiefs
now I need to go for it.
Closer. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Now is Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none. Because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Butker now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Missed it.
Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead, but coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they get a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
29, 24.
Carr to throw after the play fake to Lynch. Lets it go for Nelson. And he's going
I got your ass.
Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Oh, that was a flag. Yeah, hella pass interference.
Well, let's see who this is on.
Pass interference, defense.
Hell yeah, I'm accepting that shit.
This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate.
The
ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means
he took off in the second quarter.
Everyone dialed in.
The end of the second quarter.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now Mahomes. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. They'll give him a yard on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Now it's Mahomes again. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down.
Good, I needed to go out of bounds. I needed to stop the clock. Without using a timeout. I need to keep my timeouts as much as I
receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
On 1st down, Mahomes trying to fight.
Oh, what the hell? What the fuck?
Picked off here, the 32. And the return stops at the 33.
Dude, I didn't even see him catch the ball, bro. That's how fucking fast he caught that shit.
There was a lot of talk about the overtime rules, understandably so. Do you think that anything
all I
needs to be
seen was me
changed in
throwing the
NFL
ball,
overtime
and
situation?
that was it.
So, and you gotta remember, I'm an old crone, all right? So here's the deal on it. The NFL jumped into popularity with an overtime game. The Baltimore Colts being the New York Giants. Back in, what was it, 1959, 58, 59? That's when the NFL really came into prominence. And it was sudden death. Alan Amici, the Colts got the ball.
Hit that dude in his ass with the ball.
Talk about anything but, boy, what an exciting game. As time went on, people
we gonna
started talking
fight?
about fairness.
What?
So the overtime rule finally got changed. If you score first with a touchdown, the game's over.
That's why we need to get.
Otherwise,
I need to
you
get
keep
some
playing.
hockey,
I think
dude.
that's pretty cool. And in our 2 championship games this year, we had overtime in both.
Some hockey.
Tom Brady and the Patriots won the toss, went downfield, scored a touchdown, ball game. Drew Brees and the Saints won the coin toss.
They would I'd get boxing if they had boxing on PS4, but they don't have a boxing game on PS4.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace.
You know what?
Money throw right
Fight
there
night.
to move the sticks.
Carr now 6 for 6 since
The last
coming back out of the
fight
locker
night
room.
game I
It's
played
first
was
and 10.
round 2.
To throw his Carr. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is Carr inside.
Oh, he caught that shit.
And he'll
What?
take it into the end zone for a Raider
Oh, you doing the
touchdown.
robot white boy?
Jordy Nelson, 43 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to
Damn.
6 points.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most
It
of the
was
time
2
when we
of them
talk about someone
motherfuckers
putting
right
a
there.
team on their back,
Catch
I
that
think we're
shit.
talking
Look at that.
about
He
a
ain't.
guy who runs the
Look at
football.
that.
In this case, it's a guy out wide catching
Are we
it, and
looking?
he's done exactly that.
Yeah, you
Truly
looking.
leading his team right now towards
Buddha's
victory.
looking.
3 touchdown catches. He's been
Well,
the
how's she
headline.
looking and we're not? Hmm?
Because I'm broadcasting it if you want to watch it.
Carr to throw again.
Oh.
And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2
I should have
when you're up that
broadcasted
much.
yesterday's
If there
game because
wasn't
this is
before,
shit game
there
right
is
now.
now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing.
I should have broadcasted that one game that I won.
And now here comes Kansas City. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in
And
a
damn
walk
sure
to their
play
locker
with
room
fucking
at the
work
half,
either.
okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group.
Well, Mahomes
Nah,
can't
dude, I
get
didn't have
away,
nobody
and down
open.
he goes.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs. And he's
Oh, what the fuck?
Boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's
No wonder
already
why
been
the
in
Chiefs
end
can't
zone
make it to the
multiple
Super Bowl,
times.
man.
Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. It's brought in by Harris. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up
What the
4th
hell
down.
you playing music on your
One thing you're
phone?
hoping for when you run drag routes,
What?
you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after
No wonder
the
why
catch.
you came over
But in
there
this
flipping the
situation,
fucking.
The defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah?
Move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Raiders with the football
Yeah, I
in
was.
excellent field position. And now Oakland ready to take the field.
Somebody else is
And for
watching
them, a
it.
touchdown their last go-around. Obviously,
They're
they'll be hoping
watching
to do
this
that
shit
again.
at.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
They're
when you start
watching this
thinking to
shit
yourself,
ass
what are we
game
going to do?
on.
You don't go away from what you did before because that worked.
And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jordy Nelson, 32 yards. And the Raiders are pouring it on. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
From the gun, it's Carr. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound.
That motherfucker said, hell no, that dude sucks. I'm leaving.
And they go for 2, and they get it.
I remember being in high school and seeing an article in the paper where a local columnist had said, why are we fighting over sportsmanship and running up the score? Just run it up on everybody and deal with it. Some people just don't care that way, and obviously this coach feels the exact same way.
So that article was saying the defense should be able to stop them.
That's what they're trying to say. Hey, if you don't want it to happen, stop them. Otherwise, quit whining about it.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
And now here comes Kansas City. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together.
I don't know
but every now
how
and then, partner,
that happened, but
you
it
need
did.
that one guy who can make a play against all odds.
And he was getting ready to throw that bitch, too.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now here's Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
And the Raiders defense can lick my balls out.
Get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit
further. But now I'm fucking losing 40 points.
The bench just yet. If you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion. I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, oh, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. He finds an opening past the 40, and he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line.
Oh, what?
We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
What the fuck just happened?
Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch. Is the arm there, the leg's still there? This has been a tough game. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Tight end right. Here we go now. Green, 39.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Trying to go back to Watkins, and it's third down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jordy Nelson now trotting back out there on offense. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdown.
We knew he'd be part of the game plan. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. But I think the Raiders are going to be able to hold on to it. Yes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
24. 29.
Shotgun now for Carr. Jordy Nelson all by himself. The 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Jordy Nelson, 84 yards. And the silver and black continue to roll.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
But she's singing too.
Oh, she's
on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left scales way behind. But he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Oh, boy, rubbing a little salt in the wound there, going for 2 up this big.
You know, there's one time when I played, Brandon, and played against a team that was just absolutely pile driving us. And they ended up going for 2 late in the game. And I asked one of the guys, why'd you do that? He said, because we wanted to win by more. That feels like that type of situation.
Wow. Could also result in a melee later, though. And now here comes Kansas City. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Mahomes now to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner. And
rush coming, and he's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Ready, green, 39.
What's up?
Come here, Munchkin. Smokey keeps trying to mount Munchkin.
What? Yeah, me too.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Oh, he might be over there playing some cheat codes. He's always on his phone and shit.
Inside the 30.
Yeah, over there typing in some shit. Madden cheat codes.
Teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't
Sometimes
run
I
the tight end
wonder,
as a
dog.
linebacker,
Sometimes I wonder
this
if
is
we
gonna be
putting in them
result
cheat
every
codes
time.
over there.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And our focus now moves to Jordy Nelson. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
You know what?
They fake the handoff. Now Carr lets it go for Nelson.
Oh!
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Are you messing up now?
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
You know what?
Throwing his
God damn it.
3rd down. Looking deep for the... And got his man complete. Give him 30 yards there.
What about now?
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
Here's Carr. He's going to float this one deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. A gain of 39 that time. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
Oh, now you guys are going to play some defense?
Zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I absolutely love that play call there. They just came off of a big play. They've got momentum in their direction. and they come back and take the shot at the end zone. Just unable to complete it, but I love their aggressiveness.
And you feel like the defense, a sigh of relief, could have been back-to-back really big plays. The quick slant caught. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert enough? And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Again, it's Carr. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst.
Accelerating, and off he goes. 30, 10, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late.
I'm not coming back. There's no way I'm coming back. But that was a nice touchdown.
Indeed I did, my good man. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board. And that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it. And as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming. And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Roughing the kicker.
What?
Defense.
Didn't I bring you one in earlier?
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jordy Nelson now trotting back out there on offense. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to
didn't go nowhere.
throughout the game.
I was playing WWE, not WWE. I was playing Friday.
Trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't
Just
worked.
play yes, no one play Friday. What? Nobody know how, what you mean nobody else has Friday? What are you talking about?
Carr gonna look to throw. He's gonna look deep down the field. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 36. And
Hey, I want to play some
Oh, it's
defense
just the
now.
4 of us.
34-yard line.
Oh, wow, that's not good.
Now they get
What do you mean that's not good?
A little something to hang
4 of
your
us
hat on,
in
I
here,
guess.
it's not
Okay,
good.
so let's face it.
Why
guys.
not?
We need more
What's
people.
about this play?
Well, invite
Fantasy
more
guys,
people then, didn't you?
the analytics
What? I
tell
don't
you
have
one
any
thing
more.
or
Wait.
another has a
This is
bad
what I
play
want,
on
right?
one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th.
We're talking about my
play.
best friend.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10.
Not my best friend.
Here's Mahomes.
No.
Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And now look at this. Big
Oh, he picked that shit up too. He's like, hell no, we ain't fucking that shit up. Hell no. He hella picked that up.
Over on their respective sidelines. We take a break.
I guess I'll play some WWE then. Or watch Halloween.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But
You gotta probably watch Halloween, just say something.
Take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. And yeah, that
Your point
touchdown
is?
counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. scoring summary. 3-play drive. And it's finished off by a Spencer Ware touchdown run. Butker now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. They have the dream scenario before coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost...
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for the Raiders. 44 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
Yeah, 11 touchdowns. I was fucking 11 touchdowns behind.
Continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong with it.
Not that bad.
Not that bad. You playing another one or what?